A poem for the fourth Sunday of Advent from the book Another Scroll by Amy G.S.A. Brooks. Love. In those days, Elizabeth set out and went with haste, for she had learned that Mary was ready to deliver her baby. She carried her infant, still tender from her own time on the birth blocks. She trusted that love would be the ointment to ease the ache in her bones as she set aside her own needs to meet those of her kin. From afar, she could see the boundary, rising up as an entreaty to the heavens, its rough gray wall casting shades of a toppled pillar of cloud. She submitted to checkpoints, to waiting in line, to limited hours of access. She offered her documents as paper sacrifices to an altar of bureaucracy. She allowed her possessions to be scanned, investigated, filtered, sorted. She raised her child from her hip so that the person might be inspected. In the end, Mary labored alone, with no doula to love her through her pains, no baby cousin sleeping nearby. And Elizabeth turned her face to the hills and prayed that her kinswoman would understand. Love was not absent, merely delayed by the barrier. What's the barrier that delays your offering of love? Do you wait for someone worthy of loving? Do you wait for someone you anticipate will reciprocate your love? It may be time for each of us to evaluate what the wait is that presents a barrier to our full expression of loving our neighbors and loving ourselves or loving our families. The Christian scriptures proclaim love never fails. Whatever other pious attitudes make up one's character, it's love that makes us fully human. At UCOM, we may not talk about love as much as we do about life and hope. Instead, we intend to live our love so that it's not heard about but felt by everyone who comes to our doors. That's a tall order, and there are many barriers that must be overcome before that love can shine through. Will you join us in expressing love? Your generous giving of your time and finances ensures that our neighbors feel the love, the empathy, the humanity of real people, a chosen family, every time they turn to us.